Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another haul. And today I'm on my deck. Can you believe it? We have been here since May of 2026. We moved out of our previous house April 30th. So we got here right on the 1st of May, and they were actually rebuilding our deck. Now, this is a deck that we moved in here, my son and I, in 2024. And I really thought that I was going to be able to do something special with this deck. I was going to do like an what's it called, like a gazebo, like a narrow, long gazebo. I was going to put lights and everything, and I was going to thrift all of my furnishings and stuff like that. And I didn't. I just never got around to it. And if you're wondering, as you can see, I'm wearing my new clearance find from Walmart. Yes, did I leave the tag on? I did, because I wanted you guys to see that you can get clearance items. And this may be something that Walmart sells in store, but you guys know I don't go into the store physically. So I kept the tag on it on purpose to show you that it is an original Betty Boop merch piece. So if you see the tag on it, that's why I left it there intentionally. But I got this, I think, for $5, and I'll show you right here what it looks like. I'm wearing my Amazon summer find jeans. They're like ripped, and then they have like a little bit of floral patches on them. I wear them every single summer. My weight fluctuates up and down about 20 to 25 pounds. So these are nice, they're comfortable, they're stretchy, but a lot of my jeans that I'm wearing these days, and actually probably over the past couple of years, they pull. So when I step back and I show you outfits in full, you'll see the zippers kind of pulling. So I usually hide it, with the longer shirt. This one actually, though, is cropped. And as you can see, this is what I was talking about. The zipper pulls, as you can see. So I'm kind of used to that, to be honest. But once I get my weight under control, then obviously that will change. But it's so cute, and I got it in a medium. I have struggled with clearance items at Walmart because I never know how they're going to fit. And the last time I ordered something like this is like a jersey type, as you can see. Hi guys, editing Christina coming in here. I just wanted to say, I'm editing this video, and I just want to let you know that a lot of this youthful stuff that I buy, I don't normally wear it out in public, ever, because I'm home so much. Even this shirt right here, I don't know if I've shared it, but these are those black pants that I love so much that I've shown you guys a few times now. I even ordered another pair today because they're still on clearance, and I'm like, I better get another pair. And now I have them in an extra large, large, and medium. Because I just usually do that because I fluctuate my weight so much. But like I said, I edit a lot at my desk. I'm home a lot. So these particular t-shirts and graphics and things that I share all the time, I normally just wear them at home. I wouldn't wear this crop top out shopping. It's not really appropriate. But I showcase this stuff because these are third-party sellers, I believe, that are selling their merch through Walmart on their brand, though. You know what I mean? So this is the original Betty Boop merchandise. Now, is this stuff that they sell in Walmart specifically? I don't know, because I haven't been in Walmart since June of 2025. And so let me know if this stuff is kind of always sold at Walmart. I know they have their graphic tee little shelves, that sit in the area where you shop for the t-shirts. I do know that. I do know that they have that. But I was curious. Crop tops are something I normally don't ever buy because I'm too heavy to wear those. But this one I saw online, and although I knew it was a crop top, I knew I'd only wear it hanging out at home, editing, cleaning, something like that. So even though I'm sharing it with you, you may be thinking she shows a lot of very youthful stuff, but I just love graphic tees. I'm very into that. And so I don't often wear that kind of stuff out and about. I normally just wear it at home. But this one, to be honest, it was cute, but the more that I look at it, it's one of those things where I bought it and I was like, because I remember looking at it online and I'm like, do I really want to buy that? You know what I mean? It's kind of high schoolish, you know what I mean? I'm like in my mid 50s, but I thought, you know what? If I wear it at home, who's going to know? Do you know what I mean? I'm just hanging out at home. So when I share it with you, it's basically just, I love Betty Boop. I just as much as I love Popeye and stuff like that. And I have some t-shirts that I've bought off of Temu that I really like, but I just kind of want to let you know that these are just rare finds. You know what I mean? They're just stuff that I get and I think, oh, that's cute. But I shop everywhere. So stay tuned because I will definitely be sharing more clearance items with you as I go along. Because I shop everywhere and I clearance hunt online, because just like, within the physical store, it's much as the thrill of the hunt online as it is in the store. But one thing I love about online shopping is that you can use your rewards, take pictures of your receipts, activate your Rakuten, activate your Capital One and things like that, and still get a percentage off even though it's clearance, because it's just going to apply towards your rewards. So I definitely will wear it around the house, no problem, but out and about, probably not. So no big deal on that, but I love this thing. It's nice and comfy and really stretchy. I did get a medium. I am a 12, 14, sometimes 16, depending on the pant. So if you want to get this, just for funsies, you like Betty Boop. I like Popeye and Betty Boop and a lot of vintage cartoons. If you guys have been watching my videos, and you know that I love vintage t-shirts, I love that kind of stuff. It's not really everybody's style or forte. Most people like trendy stuff. If you're on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube or all the socials, then you probably follow whatever's trending, and you might like more of the elegant, kind of style. But I'm a very vintage girl. I'm an 80s girl through and through. So a lot of what I think is cute or trending is just not really people's cup of tea. So if this isn't something that you'd wear, then totally understand. But I got this. In addition to this, I did get a couple other things. So I'm just going to grab now because I don't remember, honestly, what I got. I really don't. This is Amazon, Walmart. Let's see. So with this order, I did get a couple of other clearance finds that I found. So I saw these and I wanted something. At first I thought, well, maybe I should kind of stock up on summer stuff. And usually you probably really have to do that right after winter. And I didn't do that. So I went and I got these, and these were just look at how tiny they are. See, I got these, and this is a small medium. Look how teeny that is. This is not going to fit me. I didn't even take them out of the box, so I didn't even know. And this is what I'm talking about when you order from Walmart and you filter out Walmart only. There are pro sellers. I usually do Walmart specifically though. And this is no boundaries, so it is a direct Walmart product. But look how tiny those are. There's no way that I could even get those on remotely. So again, another mishap of mine. So I will be returning these. I didn't even realize how small they were because I was waiting to make this video to take them out of the box and everything. So this is what they look like on, but I will warn you, if you get these for whatever reason and you like black, you like, loungy stuff, you're a size small, a size medium, whatever size you are, just make sure and please be mindful of the description, because if there's any kind of polyester, rayon, anything that's spandexy, it's going to come, it might be stretchy, but in a different way. So this one is super tiny. I can't wear it, so I am going to return it. I think I do have 30 days to return this, so I am going to return these because, one, I just wouldn't wear them because the material doesn't breathe, and two, they're just too small. So that's something new. This thing has been sitting on the side of my chair for probably a month, to be honest. So, maybe close to a month. Another thing that I was looking for when I was, kind of clearance shopping and hunting, because I hunt every day, was I had originally ordered 2 pairs of jeans. One was one was a junior's pair of jeans, and the other one was a women's pair of jeans. This is an actual pair of Levi's. So I will show you here on the screen. Anything I share with you from from Walmart, I usually try to put on the screen from the model, just so you can see what they look like. Now, these are Levi Strauss. They are original Levi's. So, if you're into Levi's, you might like these. These were on sale for $9.99 or something like that. They are brand. If Levi's is a regular product that Walmart sells, let me know. They are dark, and you can wear them in the winter time, right? You can wear them in the summer, spring, whatever. So these are short though. I've noticed that with a lot of the clearance stuff that Walmart sells, everything was more it was really difficult to find regular jeans, a lot of shorts are left and stuff like that. So this is probably just overflow, but I got these in a 14 medium and I think they're going to fit me fine. They do have a little bit of stretch to them, just a tiny bit. So I think they're going to fit me really comfortable, but they are mid-rise. So just stay, be mindful of that. I told you guys, I don't know if I put this video out before this one. I'm not sure what's happening with my post, but I did tell you guys that I was battling with a few creator programs that I was a part of for years because my views are really, really low. And with a lot of companies, you have to meet a certain quota of views. Some of them you don't. But with Walmart and Sam's, suddenly when I updated my information on my Walmart and Sam's account, it affected my affiliate and my creator program. So luckily they allowed me to reapply, and now I'm back in the creator program. So I'm so excited about that because I love to share my Walmart finds with you guys. I hunt Walmart every single day, and it's not like it's all just Walmart stuff. I do also hunt a lot of their pro sellers, and because I've ordered so much actually from Walmart, they actually signed me up for some kind of review program. So now I qualify to get free items, and I don't think that's just because I'm a creator. I think if you order consistently from Walmart, you're allowed, and you do reviews, like you go in and you post pictures or share your, opinion or rate it. I think you can qualify just as a customer, especially as a Plus customer, and they'll start sending you free products. So look into that if you're just a regular customer, you're not on social media or anything, because they may just go ahead and send you product, and then you can take photos and give your opinion. So that's kind of really cool. So I don't think that part of Walmart was because I was a creator. I think it was just because I order so much from Walmart. So these jeans were in this order. This shirt, I do have another t-shirt that I haven't found yet, but I will share that with you. Let's see if it's in this box. I ordered one more thing. It might be in my, it came with this, and it was this shirt right here. I'll just put it on the screen. I don't want to get up necessarily and grab it, but it was an overstock of the St. Patrick's Day line. You know how they put out their seasonal t-shirts every year, and they're like $5-6. I got one that said Lucky, so this is what okay, I'm back. I actually went to go get the t-shirt I was telling you about, and I took the tag off of the shirt. So my mom just came in, she did some errands, and I was like, oh my God, I'm roasting out there. So it's also getting a little bit later. So I took the tag off of the shirt I was telling you about. So this is the shirt I was talking about. It's just an overlay, or it says Club Lucky. And it was like $3. Like, that's, and it's super short. It's cropped. It's probably a junior's top. But I do this because, like, when I make videos and when seasons come, I like to have, a little bit of a selection, to choose from when I'm making these seasonal videos. So that's one of the reasons why I hunt Walmart, because Walmart always comes out with something new for every single holiday, and it's just quick and easy. Now I also, shop Temu, as you know. I love Temu so much. And then, Amazon, I'm starting to explore a little bit more. As you guys know, I don't know if you guys know this, if I can get this out in time, but Prime Day is coming up. It's like a couple days away. I think I said this was the 20th. I think it is the 20th. And it's coming, I think Prime Day is the 21st through the 23rd, or the 23rd through something. So I'm sure you're going to be seeing a lot of Prime Day videos if you have not yet. So definitely stay tuned. I do have some stuff from Amazon as well that I'm going to share with you. So I'm trying to get through it. I have the gift of gab. So hopefully when you guys come to my videos, you're ready. You have your drinks and your snacks. Because if you run me on your TV, you're going to be like, this girl talks a lot. And I do. Okay, my hair may look better down, but girl, it's just too damn hot. And so I had to throw it in a ponytail. And it's getting long. But I also want to talk to you guys too in a future video. See, ChatGPT tells me that I can't talk about stuff that I want to talk about here. I have to talk about it on the vlog channel. So stay tuned to the vlog channel, because I'm trying to stay within my niche, and there's so many things I want to share with you as I go along. Also, this bracelet, and I'll try to beam in on it. I got this on, I don't even know where. I think I got this on Etsy. Maybe. Sometimes I love customized jewelry. I don't know if you guys know that. But I used to post about customized jewelry all the time with my previous channel, and I absolutely love this. This here is a clearance find. I got this on Walmart. I just chose from the letters that they had available. This is J. This was like, I think this was like, it's funny because when they delivered it, it was like $6, but on the website, it was like $3. So I will link it below if I can, but it's super cute. It's obviously costume jewelry. It's very, very cheap, but it will give a nice gold touch if you have like an elegant outfit on or something. It does give a nice touch. I don't know what letters are left, but I will leave it below if you guys are interested, since we're on the Walmart path here. Okay, so Naomi's birthday was in May 1st. She turned 7. And so I hadn't seen her since December, since Christmas time. We couldn't believe how long it had been since I've seen her. And so, of course, because she's the only girl in her house, aside from her mommy, I usually spoil her rotten when she comes here. So she usually tells me what she wants, and I go to town, because that's kind of the job. So one of the things that she wanted was this little hair coloring set. And I know that it's really hard to see, so hopefully I just did a close-up on it. But this right here is what I ordered her. Hopefully you can see that. I'll put an overlay of what it looks like, or maybe a photo. I try to show the photos. This is a lot smaller than I thought. I thought it was going to be like a mid-sized box because of the pictures online. But what happened was we ordered her this toy first. She was extremely excited about it, and she waited and waited and waited. And what this was a hair tool. This is what it looks like. It was a hair tool, and what you do is it had like palette colors in it, like little square, you know, palette colors in it, like a makeup palette. And you put these palettes in like this plate and you slide them in, and then she would use it as a hair tool. That's what we were doing. It's chalk, so it's not like permanent or anything, obviously, because she's 7, but it was extremely hard to use. The tool itself hardly opened at all and Naomi has very thick hair. So I should have filmed her. See, here's the thing. When Naomi comes over to see me, she is excited about filming videos because she's been filming videos with me since she was literally like a newborn. But with that said, I let her steer the boat when it comes to the camera. Her mom's totally okay with her being on camera, but she decides. So unless she asks me to be on camera, I don't just pull up the camera and film every little thing. So when she was in the bathroom, it occurred to me to film it, to share it with you, but she just really didn't say anything about being on video. She was extremely happy. Oh my God, I wish I would have got that on camera though, because I don't think I've ever seen her that happy. She had this glow and this little grin that was literally, I will never forget that grin in my entire life. She was so freaking ecstatic. The second thing I want to do for her next time when she comes to see me, which is going to be in July, and I'm so excited because I told her, Mom, I want to see her as much this summer as I can. I'm going to take her to get her nails done because she said all this time she's always bought like fake nails and stuff like that, the little kind that you press on, but she's never been to a nail shop. So I'm definitely going to take her to a nail shop to get her nails done. But her mom colors her hair all the time, like different colors. And I think her mom's done like a strand or two here or there, but she wanted to do this little thing, and you guys know Halloween's on its way. So I ordered her that hair tool, this one right here, and it's not that she loved it. She loved the outcome. Loved the purple that was coming out, the yellow that was coming out, but she couldn't fit strands of her hair in the hair tool itself. So she was having such a hard time. So we went back online and found this little box, and I'll show you the photo right now. And I was skeptical. I thought, I wonder, the way that we thought these were going to be was we thought these were going to be like a compact size, if that makes sense, like a little compact mirror size, but that's not apparently what they are. And I don't think I knew, because she already went home. She kind of got homesick after a few days, and it kind of happens to us every time she comes over. We plan for her to stay for a week, but then she like kind of gets homesick, and we end up, her cutting her visit a little short. So this is what she ordered, and these are supposed to be individual. So what these are, if you see that, I'll probably zoom in. So these are little pieces, and what happens is you open it up and you can color your hair. So see, you open it up and then you slide it against your hair, if that makes any sense. So they're little chalk pieces, but this is better because she has thick hair. So now she can use this. I don't know. Her mom's going to have to help her though, because this is obviously not attached to anything. So, and she's left-handed. So she was having a really hard time trying to figure out how to slide it off of her hair. So if you have a little one, this is a great idea in theory, but just make sure that you help them, because I don't think it's going to be as easy as it looks in the photo. But for the cost, you do get quite a few rainbow colors. So I think she'll have a lot of fun with it. Her mom's going to have to help her with it, because otherwise, it's going to be a little bit difficult to use. But all in all, it was like $7.99 or something. It was super cheap. And it was the best seller. So that was another kind of good thing. So this is one of the things that she chose, which is, whatever she wants. Okay. She's the queen, whatever she wants. Okay, so the second thing that she had originally chose from Walmart, because we started on Walmart when she was trying to pick things that she wanted. She started on Walmart and she saw these shoes and she was like, I love these shoes, I love these shoes. Until we went on Amazon and she started seeing other things that she liked. So she picked these out, and these are going to be perfect for her probably if her family goes out and goes to the river. I know sometimes they go to the lake, so she wanted these. These were also on sale. They were like these were on clearance. These were on sale, she wanted the pink ones. So she got these ones, and pink is her favorite color. She always chooses pink over everything. Now, she did change her mind after she chose these. She was like, because these are probably on the wall at Walmart, but these I got, I think, for $7.99 or something like that. They were on sale on the website. So what I'm learning is, versus the store, these are going to be a lot cheaper online. So if you're a Plus member and you order a lot like myself, you may get some perks for being a Plus member. That's what I've learned. I was also recently in Sam's Club physically and noticed that the prices were a lot different than what I order online. So I am quite grateful and excited that I do share with you clearance finds from everywhere online, because most people go into the store, show you what's physically there, show you the 75%, 90%, 50%, all these items. But what happens with that when they physically show you is that that's it. Like whatever stock they have, you kind of have to run over there. And basically when you're watching a creator, you're only seeing what's in their personal store in their area. So you never know. But when you go on the website, you might be able to land, a really good pair or a really good price of something that they're clearancing off that's overstock. Right now they are prepping, all retail stores are prepping for the fall. So you're going to find a lot of summer or spring stuff on sale. And this was one of the things that she absolutely loved. Now we did size up for this one because she is currently a 12, but we got a 13, and we talked to her mom to find out what the best size was, and her mom just said, I'm feeling like we should probably get her a 13 just so she has a little bit of room, because she's kind of just beyond a 12. It's like a 12 fits her perfectly, but if she's truly probably a 12 and a half, but I just thought maybe she can stretch it out just a little bit further, because when we're transitioning from summer to fall, we still have some hot days, that linger out. So I figured at least if they're very much water people, and she lives in the country. So having a pair of water shoes, whether she's in the pool or at the lake or wherever she goes, even on her own property, when they run through the sprinklers, she can actually wear these and feel comfortable and, not get her feet all wetty and stuff like muddy, and all of that. So in addition to that, there were also some t-shirts on sale. Now these are the t-shirts that they have on the tables as you walk around on Walmart. Now I did buy her two, and she was so excited she immediately opened them and just put them on. So this one was $2, and this is a 6. So it says Amore. I know it's really hard to see, but it says Amore, and it's just a basic lavender shirt. I know these are the kind that they have again on the tables. This is a 6, like I said. So I think these normally run about $3-4. This was on sale for $2. So I will link it below. Try to go online on Walmart, the website. Make sure you have your Rakuten extension, and you'll get some rewards for your purchase. And that way you can earn some money back even though you're buying clearance items, which I think is such a great deal, because when we're buying clearance, sometimes we think, oh, we don't get anything back because we're saving money, but you get that little extra perk. Also, if you're a Capital One member, I would definitely download the Capital One credit card extension, because you can get really good prices on the Capital One extension on Amazon. So that's another thing. All right. So this was everything that I got from Walmart, actually, with the exception of this. There's another one. So these are fairly new. They're not new, but they're new enough. These are going on sale, I think, right now on Amazon. On Walmart, and they're not quite on sale yet, but they will be. So if you have a little one, definitely check it out. She wanted some pajamas. Stitch is her thing. That's her favorite. So she got some Stitch pajamas, and this is what they look like. So she got the top, and then the little bottoms are super cute as well. This is what she chose. So she's very excited. She just said she didn't have very many pajamas. I think a lot of what she's wearing is stuff that she had last year. That's, obviously you put your summer and spring clothes away. You wear your winter clothes. And I think that's what was happening, is she just got so tall that a lot of her stuff fits in size, but is kind of getting short. You know what I mean? And is just not fitting her as comfortable as it was when we first bought it. So she also chose this Power Puff. Whoa, this one's really small. This is a Power Puff. Wow, this is supposed to be a 6, girl. That's supposed to be a 6. To me, this looks more like a 5T. Let's just compare notes here just to give you an idea of the difference in sizing at Walmart. So this is a 6. This is definitely more, and they're saying this is a 6. Look at the difference. So be mindful when you're ordering stuff from Walmart. Look at that. This says 6 on it, and this says 6 on it. So you can definitely tell the difference between sizing. And there was no price difference in these pajama sets that I'm talking about. So the Powerpuff Girls, this is the bottoms. Now these will fit her perfect. Obviously I think the shirt for the Powerpuff is more like a fitted shirt, you know, so obviously it might be made that way. But if you do have a, you know, a little one that you're trying to buy for, and she wears a 6 or a 6X, definitely size up. I did not know that. I can return these and size up if I want to, but I don't know. I'll let her mom decide. It's just, I think that's hilarious because if I let her keep it at regular price right now, she's not going to be able to wear it very long because it's so small. The second pair that she decided to get with the stitch is this one. She just loves Stitch. I mean, she's just into a Stitch thing right now. This is her, like, thing. So this is the top, and these are the bottoms. So that is what she decided to get. So she wanted 2 pairs. She ordered 3 pairs of pajamas. So what I may do is just keep the Stitch ones and then return the Powerpuff Girls. Although she was so excited because it was different, I just wish I could go into the store and get her a medium because... But what's going to happen if I change it to a medium is that the shorts are going to be too big because these are perfect for her. I don't know. I guess I could size them up to a medium. But this, I mean, what is happening right now? Like, look at this shirt. Look how teeny that shirt is. I can't believe that. It is stretchy. I mean, it'll fit her, but it's just going to be super duper duper tiny. And she's not going to wear it because she's going to feel uncomfortable. So the Powerpuff outfit, I think, is going back just because she's not here. And as long as she's not here, then I can at least... you know, exchange it or size it up or something like that. So maybe, just maybe, I can take it into, I don't know, a store and just exchange it. What I do like about these is they do have the little Powerpuff logo. I probably did a close-up on that. These are so cute. They have the Powerpuff logo right there. So cute. Oh my God. And I know that if she saw it, she would just fall in love with it. She'd be like, no, that's okay. It'll work, you know, and it's fine. It's just, I just feel like she would do better with a medium. I want her to be able to wear it for a little while, at least until summer ends. And I don't know. I just don't think that's going to fit her. Okay, so that was all the pajamas, a couple of t-shirts, 1 pair of shoes. And by the way, you guys, I spent probably less than $50 with all these outfits. Yeah, I spent less than $50. It wasn't like I broke the bank. One thing I like about Walmart is it's very affordable. I would much rather, you know, shop there where they have character stuff and stuff like that rather than going to any other store, including Target, because I feel like Walmart has the best prices. So she got her hair color, her pajamas, her shoes. Now, in addition, she did want 1 good pair of shoes that will float into hopefully the beginning of the school year. And so she decided to get another pair. I'll move on to that in a second though, because that's from Amazon. So now let me tell you what I got from Amazon before we move on to any other store. Yeah, let's go to Amazon now. Actually, let's not do that. Sorry. Next, let's just talk about Homegoods. So we went into Homegoods really quick to film. I was really shocked. There was nothing in Homegoods. I went everywhere. I went to all the clearance areas. I went and looked at, I was looking for a utensil holder. You know, I wanted something with lemons on it or yellow or something like that. I was looking at the flower pots. I was looking at everything and I just couldn't find what I wanted. And when in doubt, when I go into a store like that, TJ Maxx, HomeGoods, Ross, anywhere like that, and I can't find anything, I usually always get a mug. Now I've been eyeballing this mug for quite some time, since probably the last time I was at the store for Easter. It wasn't on clearance, but it was still there, so I just got it. I don't have any collection for 4th of July, so I just got this one. I do want to build a little bit of a 4th of July collection, but this one's really cute. It's just, it has summer on it, so I like that because, you know, we move into the Americana, we move into the 4th of July stuff. So I like this, and I'll have it for a little while, so I can mix that red, white, and blue. And that's kind of what I have in my cupboard right now. I think I started that in the beginning of June, but I don't really have a lot. I was mixing my Valentine's Day stuff with some white, you know, that I could find, and then just incorporating blue stuff that I could find as well, because I have a couple of solid mugs, but I want something that was more related to July, so I got that. So that's the only thing I got at HomeGoods. Moving on to Dollar Tree. Now, Dollar Tree, she went crazy. She got a lot of little things, and we did do a haul in the car, I believe, so you'll see that separately. I give her a budget. I let her walk around and get what she wants. A lot of times she'll get stuff for her. She'll get stuff for her family, her brothers, all that stuff. So this time though, I do like her to focus. The one thing about Naomi is she's very, very much, she's considerate and she's very thoughtful of her family all the time. So it's really hard to get her to pick something out for herself because she is the only little girl in the house. She's the big sister. She's the firstborn. So it's really interesting that she always is looking for stuff for other people. She's never like really focusing in on herself. So sometimes I have to make her do that. So I will show you the Dollar Tree haul when we get there. All right. So what I did when we were walking around, and that's so funny too, because when I do hone in and let her do things, she like doesn't let me do anything for myself. So we were I think we were in the makeup aisle or the sock aisle or something. And I was looking for like candy, you know, and the brands. I like ankle socks. I don't care for crew socks. So I saw these little cute little like lounge boxer type shorts, and I fell in love, and I could not believe, you guys, that these are $1.25, I think, or $1.50. So I got a pair of Popeye ones, and I thought they were so freaking cute. And so this is what the Popeye one looks like. And again, they're very short. I don't care. I'm here by, you know what I mean? Like, these are just to go to bed. They had no extra larges. Now I knew that I needed to get extra large, girl. I already knew, but they didn't have any. So I just went with the next best thing, which was the large. So I got the Popeye one, and I am going to be on the lookout though, because we were supposed to go to another Dollar Tree. And it was so hot when she was here. It was like 103 outside. It was, I think the temperature was 101, but like Alexa was telling us that the humidity was like 103, 104. So she was just like, I don't want to be in the car that long. You know, because she starts out really strong in the stores, and then she gets like, can we go home now? You know, and I try to do everything for her. I get her like an ice cream cone. I take her to McDonald's, wherever she wants to go. She used to love In-N-Out. Now she loves McDonald's. That's her favorite thing, I guess, is the hamburger or whatever. It's probably where her family eats the most. So she likes milkshakes and stuff like that. So I took her to Baskin Robbins on this day, and I got her a cotton candy milkshake. She had never had that before. So when we're out and about trying to do shop with me's, she tries to, even though she's 7, she tries to hang in there. But this day, girls, it was so hot. And she was just like, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. So I was like, okay, so we only got to do one Dollar Tree. So I got this one, which is Good Humor, which is really cute. Again, only larges were available in this store. Now I will go to another store. Hopefully I'll land some more, but these were just really cute. I thought they were just adorable because they have the strawberries on them. So I just love these. I love boxer shorts, especially just to lounge around the house. Even as old as I am, girl, I'm going to be myself at home in the privacy of my own home. I don't really care. Obviously, sometimes I do feel uncomfortable when I'm wearing like vintage, young, youthful shirts, or I'm not like real girly dressed. You know, I get a little nervous that people are judging me or something. I don't know. I don't know how old I look out in public, but I just like to be comfortable. So I got these. Now, hopefully they will fit. I don't know. The third pair that I was able to land was the popsicle one. They had a ton. They just didn't have a lot. So this one, luckily, came out of the package. So this one was a large. Sorry, I know the sun is setting a weird way now. It's blowing me out. So hopefully I'm not getting too blown out. But actually, if we take it out, because I was very nervous about what it was going to look like. So let me go cut the string, and I'll come back and I'll show you what the actual large looks like in length. I can even tell you how many inches it is across if you want, just in case you like Dollar Tree as much as I do. I know that probably isn't necessary, but sometimes when things are packaged, especially when Dollar Tree, you know, has cute stuff like this, you never know. So let me go ahead and run in and cut these strings, and I'll measure them real quick. Okay, so I went inside, and these are what they look like out of the box. As you can see, they're very short, right? They're very short. They're not, maybe they're underwear. I don't know. I'm just going to take it that they are just lounge shorts. Obviously, there is no kind of, I mean, these are really private. Like, wearing these to bed would be perfect, but I definitely would not walk around the house with, you know, having multiple people in my home. But if I was just in my bedroom or something, I wouldn't care. But these are super cute. They have the 4th of July little popsicles on them. Now, I did measure them. They measure just regularly the large. This is the large. Now, the extra large will be a lot bigger. These just measure 16 inches across, 16 to 18 inches. Now, if you pull them all the way across, they're going to be like 22, 24. Now, my waist, girl, is hell of a lot bigger than that, but they are super stretchy. See, the thing about these types of shorts that when I get them is my legs are very small. My legs are small. It's my waist and stuff that's incredibly large and thick. I'm sure if you see my videos on my vlog, you can see the way I'm built. I'm just built, girl, I don't even know, apple to the core, okay? And that just sucks. It sucks for me because even when I lose weight, I can't seem to, my body to me doesn't get proportionate, if that makes sense. I always look thick in the middle, no matter how small I am. Now, if I'm very small, for a person like me with the type of body shape I have to get very small. Like, I know for 5'3", I think the BMI chart, which is sometimes not reasonable, but the BMI chart, I think for someone that's 5'2" or 5'3", I'm 5'3.5", so I fluctuate more on the 5'3", 5'4". but I think a good weight for me, just in general, to be healthy, even at my age, would be like 120, honestly. And I weigh 194 right now. So obviously 90, 124, that's 80 something pounds. So you could only imagine how small I'd look if I lost 80 pounds. And I'm sure the GLP-1 would help me do that. But I don't know if I want to go that small in this juncture of in this phase of my life. But just if you buy these, just saying. Now, if you have a youngster, and you're buying it for your teenager or your granddaughter or whatever, it's not a big deal. However, I will tell you though, regardless of what age you're going to buy for it, these are really short. They are really short. So just be mindful, that they're very incredibly short. Like, I'm sure some of you guys might not have seen these. Some of you might have. I love them. I will wash them. I probably won't dry them because I'm afraid they're going to shrink even more, but they are incredibly short. Like, they have no inches underneath. So that's what makes me feel like they're a boxer short, a boxer brief or something. I don't know. But the band isn't made like it would be an underwear. It's more like a lounge piece, lounge something. So always remember when you go to Dollar Tree, when you find stuff like this, novelty stuff, that they do have a contract with Target and Walmart. So Dollar Tree always gets the overflow. I remember I've said this a few times back in 2014, 15, 16, somewhere like that. They were getting overflow and overstock from Michael's. So once in a while, Dollar Tree, the chain, will get, like overstock from another unique store. I think everybody was going crazy with the planning stuff and the stationery stuff at that time because there were brands that were coming up in Dollar Tree that Michael's had sold. So just be mindful, if you like Dollar Tree, even with the prices and stuff and how they've increased. I know you can get things cheaper everywhere else, including Walmart, but if you love Dollar Tree, you may be able to still score some really good finds if you go in there occasionally, maybe twice a month or something like that. If you really love Dollar Tree, go in there once a week, talk to the manager, find out what the best times are to go, and you will definitely score, because Dollar Tree is just one of those stores that is still fun to shop at. No matter how expensive they get, they still just have stuff that no one else has. So that is everything that I got from Dollar Tree for myself. Just a couple of things, to be honest. I didn't get very much. All right, now we're going to move on to Amazon. So Naomi only got one thing for Amazon. Let's start with me, I guess, let's start with her. Because she just got this one thing. So here is a pair of shoes that she chose a couple of days ago. Now, I ordered these two. I feel like I should have waited. I'm just going to be honest. Because Prime Day is like tomorrow or whatever. And I really should have waited for these. But she was adamant. She wanted them, and she decided, I want them now. So we ordered these tennis shoes for her. These are what she wanted. She saw the butterfly on them. They don't light up. At first she said, I want LED. I want light up shoes. Please get me light up shoes. That's what I want. And I said, are you sure you want these? And she said, yes. So she wanted something black, but she still wanted something that had her favorite colors in them, which is like a purple and a pink and a blue and all that stuff. So I probably did an overlay. I am outside, so the color's not going to shine, as far as like what they truly look like. So I always put pictures on the side if I can. But yeah, these are what she wanted. They're very lightweight. They're very bendable. These were $30. We got them in a 12, so I don't know if that was a smart move or not. She is exactly a 12, so I don't know how much time she's going to have to wear these. But when school comes, we'll talk about it and see where she is with size. And we'll just see, With Prime Day coming, I always help with school if I can for her, so we'll see. So that is the only item she got for herself at Amazon. Now it's my turn. So I had been ordering from Amazon on and off over the weeks, thinking that I was going to be able to make videos, and obviously I didn't. So I am going to share with you what I decided to get from Amazon. So I didn't know what I wanted to get. I still have a couple other things in my cart that I've been wanting to share with you before I found out that Prime was in June. I keep forgetting. I don't know why. But I am going to do quite a bit of more Amazon hauls on the channel. My computers are getting built today, so I'm so excited about that. I can get back on my consistent schedule. And I am a tennis shoe girl. Now that I'm getting older, I don't necessarily gravitate towards, a lot of cute shoes, although I have been having a field day on Temu. And I know Temu's shoes are so cheap. I understand that. I know they're lightweight. I know they're not quality, but They have the cutest freaking shoes ever. And one thing I love about Temu shoes is that they're platform. And I just think that's so cool. So depending on what I decide to get for Temu, because I'm already planning my fall stuff, I'm doing some Halloween stuff for my boys too, because we'll be moved by then. We're doing a whole Halloween thing. So stay tuned for that. My boys are going to be in some photos with me. I'm so excited. They've agreed to take some photos with me. I don't know if they're going to be facially available, but they will be wearing some merch from Temu. So I'm very excited to share that on the community tab and on Instagram. I already talked to my son about it. He's going to dress up for Halloween too, so I'll probably take some pictures of him and post those on Instagram and maybe do some Facebook reels. But for now, I'm starting to plan fall. So I didn't know what I wanted for summer, so I just got a couple things. So I'm just going to share that with you. I knew I wanted shoes. So I love Converse, and I came across these. And I was like, I think I want to get these. And they had several of them, and I was like, ooh, I like these. Because I was thinking I wanted something very comfortable to wear when we go see houses. And so these are some mock Converse, but they're mesh. Look at that. They're net. So when I wear them, I can actually wear them without socks if I want to, and I won't look weird. So I'm very excited. These, you guys, are only 20 bucks. I love them. Now, when I go for the mock sandals or mock tennis shoes, I always get every color they have. So they do have other colors rather than the ones I'm going to share with you, but I wanted the basics first just to share with you. So these were, I think these were on sale at the time for $19.99. They regularly are $24.99. So I love them. I absolutely love them. And you can see right through them. That's what I love the most about them. So I'm very excited. I think they would have been kind of cooler if they were just like slip-ons, but it's okay. I like the Converse style anyway. I am a Converse girl through and through rather than Vans. I am looking on Journeys though. I talked to you guys several times about getting the pink ones. I want them so badly. I know they're a limited edition for spring of 2026 into summer, but girl, I am not paying 80 bucks for those shoes. I'm just not doing it. So I am waiting for them to go on sale. Hopefully maybe Journeys will have some kind of sale right now that Prime Day's here, because I'm noticing that all the stores are acknowledging this Prime Day like weekend, and I think it's Father's Day as well, but as you know what I mean, like I'm hoping that Journeys will put them on sale, because right now as a brand new Journeys customer, they'll give me 10%, but I'm just still not paying $80 for those shoes. So I went on Amazon and started finding mocks for Converse, and I found these. So I got a pair of black ones. I did also get a pair of white ones, because you got to have the standard stuff, right, the basic colors, before you have the fancy colors or the, the vibrant colors for spring. So again, these are, why are these so big? Hold on, girl. Let's compare our sizes. These are the white ones. I don't know how well you can see those. I'm kind of getting blown out now. I didn't realize that was going to happen when I came out here, because now it's like afternoon. But this is why I don't film on the deck very often, because the lighting is so bad. But aren't those cute? So I will show a close-up of them. Let's just compare the sizes. So I did get a 7 in each one of them, and these are what they look like side by side. If you guys like just, cute, comfy, shoes, I definitely will link these below. They are so cute. I will be reviewing them on Amazon as well, because I'm trying to get into becoming an Amazon influencer. So we'll see how that works, because I order from Amazon a lot, more than I have been from Temu lately, because I was like I don't know. I love Temu so much, and I can't seem to walk away from their website because I love them so much. But Amazon just doesn't penalize me for anything. I love them because I've been a member of the affiliate program for so many years, and I've never had an issue with Amazon, ever. The only thing I've had an issue with Amazon was selling books, and I tried to fight it again. It's been 3 years, and I still went back to talk to their company because I made a notebook, and I guess I made a mistake or something, and they still stood by and said that I violated some kind of policy or something, and I still don't know what the hell they're talking about, because they're never specific. They just say, we're not going to change our mind, and I'm like, okay. So I can't continue to make notebooks, but I will probably reopen my Etsy shop, and I probably am going to make some more merch for Christmas 2026. So stay tuned, because I do make merch, and I also make shoes. So I will definitely come back and let you know what the shoes that I have to offer. They are Converse, of course. So stay tuned, because I am going to make some vintage shoes, and I'm very excited about it. So I will be selling those probably on I don't know if I want to sell them on Etsy or if I want to sell them on the actual store that I have on the Printify website. I don't know. I'm going to look into maybe creating a shop somewhere else rather than Etsy and see how I can sell these shoes because they are so cute. Oh my God, these shoes are so cute. All right. Beyond that, I ordered a stand for my phone. This is a 360 stand. It follows you everywhere you go. I've had one of these before and I don't know where it is. It stopped working because it was trending years ago. And then I think it was like 2020 or 2021 when this 360 thing came out and it would follow you wherever you go when you put your phone in the case. And it broke and I was just using it as a stand and then I packed it. So I ended up going on Amazon and just ordering a new one. This was probably 20, 25 bucks. What it is you put your phone on the stand. I'm probably zooming in on it or showing you a photo right here. Anyway, you put your phone on the stand, you charge it, and then as you film, it talks to the stand, and then it has like motion detecting. So it will follow you wherever you go, so you don't have to keep moving your camera here and there. So that's kind of like a tip for one of you guys creators that use your phone. This is kind of funny. It's cool. You know what I mean? Like it will follow you wherever you go. It was trending on TikTok a while back, and then I think it just kind of fell through the wayside, and so people don't really talk about it anymore. But I found it to be incredibly useful, so I got that. Last thing I got was a hub. Now, I told you guys my kids are building my computer, and I got this hub. This is what it looks like. It has multiple USB ports in it, so if you do have a computer and you have a lot of USB things that you plug into, this one was the most highly rated. It has a family, it has what's this tree called? The tree of life or whatever. It just was popular. It's an RGB, which means it changes rainbow colors like blue, purple, green, all of that. And then it has multiple USB ports on each side. And it also has one of the USB-C, which is like the things that we use for different gadgets. And so I just figured it was a good buy. It was $17.99 or something like that. It could have been 20, but I feel like it was 17. But I opened it and I tried to connect it to my older laptop that I'm using right now to try to edit, which is such a bust because I'm filming right now and I don't even know how I'm going to edit this video. But I tried to use this on my old computer and it wouldn't work. It just absolutely 100% would not work. So I don't know. I'm on the fence. I threw away the packaging, the plastic that it came in, and I just kept the box. I can tape up the box and just return it as is because I really haven't used it. I just plugged it in, but it didn't communicate. So I'm going to hang on to it. When the boys build my desktop today, I will definitely plug it in and see if the USB ports work with that. If not, then I will return it. I also have the mini PC coming as well. And so I want to try to see if it'll work on that and see if it doesn't work with that, then return it, because I have multiple things that I plug in, like my mouse, my external hard drives, like all these different things that I use on my computer, and I just figure that this gadget might work. And maybe it's just that my computers that I'm using right now are too old, maybe. I don't know, but we'll see. When the mini PC comes in, I'm going to talk about what camera I'm going to be buying pretty soon here, very, very shortly. I hope to have it by fall, and I've been kind of shopping and wondering what I should get, so definitely stay tuned if you're a creator and you're in the market for buying a camera. And then I'll just talk to you guys about what I bought for my computer, how much it was, what brands I got, what I use currently, what my cameras are, things like that, if I'm going to upgrade my camera, my professional camera, all of that good stuff. So if that's something that interests you, definitely stay tuned. Maybe I'll do it back on the deck again. I don't know. But anyway, that is everything that I collected over this last 30 to 45 days that I haven't posted. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you found something or saw something that you like. I will link everything below that I shared today, and that is going to do it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to my channel. Thank you so much for your patience if you are following me and sticking with me. I really love you to death. I have had so many problems since I moved here, and it's been such a challenge, but here I am. I won't give up. I love creating. I love making videos, so I hope that you love the clearance finds as much as I do. Make sure you get Rakuten, your online extension. If you are online shopping, make sure you look into Walmart Plus if you're not a Walmart Plus member, and make sure that you have Fetch if you physically shop in the stores, because you can take photos of your receipts and get your rewards back that way. And also, just make sure that you just stay with me, and I will show you all the tips and tricks that I learned as I go. So I do know that I am going to have a lot more hauls coming for the fall. I'm going to have quite a few Temu hauls coming. I'm going to have an American Eagle clearance order coming in. I'm also going to start looking at journeys, like I said, for some shoes that I've been eyeballing, and we'll see what else is on the horizon. So definitely stay tuned. So thank you guys for watching. I love you guys to death. Thank you for sticking with me if you did. I hope you're having a wonderful summer, staying out of the heat, enjoying your pool if you have one, or getting out into the water and the sun and just enjoying the summertime in general. If the kids are out of school, I hope that you guys are doing lots of fun activities, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.